Hello, good morning, Alaji. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. It's a pleasure welcoming you here. Yes, today we've had the latest news about the academic records and the move by President Tinubu to frustrate the position of U.S. courts to release those prayers made by Atiku at the U.S. Courts in order to hamper it. And it appears there is something sketchy about such move. It is suspicious. How could someone make such move at this particular time? Since he's a public office holder, and could we in any way suspect the move by the president to delay the release of those documents to Atiku?
Good afternoon, Nigerians. Because I'm in the afternoon here in Nigeria, and good anytime you are, wherever you might be. And let's be honest to ourselves. It's just an issue of a charcoal, a pot calling the charcoal black, or maybe charcoal calling the plot black. The two of them have criminal records, if not because of election, if not because of position. Where have Atiku been for so long to have gone into digging about somebody's certificate or anything? Where is he? Is it the time for him to do it? Is it? No. Atiku want to tell us now, want to tell Nigerians that he doesn't know Tinubu since the day of People's Front and SDP till date. Is it now that he knows him? Atiku is doing it for his own personal interest. He's not doing it for Nigerians. If only what he's doing now, it is going to be of a benefit to Nigerians now. Okay, this thing that he's doing, is going to be a benefit to Nigeria, that is going to have a value to Nigerian economy. Yes, let us support him, let him do anything he really wants to do. But if he's doing it, what I don't want to go against is this. If Atiku says he's doing this thing for Nigerians, it's wrong. If he's doing it for his own personal interest, feel it, let him feel it. It's not left for Tinubu to allow him to open his yash. And nobody will be in his own position to say somebody to open his own yash. Do you understand now?
Notice possibly the president might have some hidden.
He has
in his cupboard.
Forget, he has. Don't waste your time on that. He has. But the reason why people like us cannot do anything is that we don't have the money, we don't have the power, we don't have the support from anybody. But he has. That single-handedly myself, if I want to handle his own case, he will not free. Me. But I don't have the money. I don't have the power. I don't have followership. You understand? So it is only people like Atiku that if we dig if by the time Atiku is digging Tinubu, I dig Atiku. You don't understand now. So all of them, they are bad to themselves. We don't have the money to do it on them. If not, we don't have the power. We don't have that support. But if not, all of them, they have skeleton in their cupboard.
Could it be a way of distracting the masses? Because Atiku and the president Tinubu has been business associates for quite a long time.
No. They are criminal associates. Business, no. The little I know, they don't have business together. But they can be criminal associates
when it comes to interest.
But business associates. People like Atiku, I think I know few of his business partners, including Yaradua, including Babanga Tukus, including the Sarakis, including the Abiolas. They've been together in business. Probably if the business are still flourishing, maybe they change names and everything. Yes, fine. I can't tell. But I have never, ever see anybody or any company in Nigeria now then and now that will be able to come out and tell me that Tinubu is a partner to that business, to any company. No. And I stand to be corrected.
Maybe we could have shareholders in those companies.
I stand to be corrected. At least I know it all. But tell us now that he is a shareholder of social company that they are producing detergent. And even with what is happening now, he has now authorized them in his own company to bring down the money, what they are charging for their detergent to come down, to subsidize for masses to have. You don't understand now? If he does has company, let it charity, they say, do what? Begin at home.
And possibly he may have companies but not cited in Nigeria.
Why should he have companies that are not cited in Nigeria and he's a president in Nigeria?
The same thing applies to even the past presidents. Buhari told us he only has 150 cattle.
I want you
and a mud house.
This is the only thing that can make me to start talking to you now, because I don't tell lies. No propaganda from me. If you fail to bring me one single company that belongs to Buhari that is having a shareholder, don't come to me again. I want to see it. It's a propaganda. Let them print it out and tell us that in so country, Buhari is having a shareholding in this.
Buhari or Tinubu?
Okay. You said past president.
Yes, past presidents.
What include Buhari himself? Here in Nigeria, out of this country, show me one company that he has, that is a shareholder there. And you know, I say something, I never stop saying it. If you can bring me the proof of where Buhari stolen money, and this money that he has stolen, he has criminally stolen Nigerian money that is supposed to go to prison and then I'm meant to go and serve. No, the issue of hatred is a different case. If you want to hate person, you hate the person that is on your own. It is not everybody that can be a criminal.
Yes, but during his time, we recorded the worst violations of human rights, and of course, corruption.
It does, which does not start from him. When he started, do you know when they were doing their primaries? Do you know what happened to Dino Miliance and Co? And the first one that brought him in, when he said they are going to do it on rule of law, they all stood up like this and they were clapping. He said, money I don't have, dollars I don't have to give, safer I don't have, pound sterling I don't have. If you really want to support me with your conscience, so that by the time you go home, you'll be able to tell your people who you have voted for. And they end up voting for him. Do you understand?
Yes.
To bring him out as their candidate. But after getting there, it does not become the case of if you cannot beat them, join them. Why wouldn't the old man now surrender when they went and inject something to kill him off? Were you not aware that he was sick for almost 4 years? Put yourself in his own shoe. Within those 4 years, what is happening in Nigeria? Saraki and Dogara, they hold this country to ransom. Nothing is moving. You forgot that? And you expect him now to come back from where he is going to take care of his own trade, and before you know it, the table is filled with different type of things. Wouldn't he be signing whatsoever you want to sign? In the midst of all the appointments he has given there, before they say this one is corrupt, they say this one is corrupt. All the guys that what do you call it, Ochibanjo, give appointments during that government. All the guys, by the time they brought their document in front of Buhari, the man was shocked. Man of God, all these people that you say they bring their property, look at what is being written about them. How many is he going to fight? I don't think you understand. How many?
Yes, I understand.
It's just a victim of circumstance.
But then, being a president, he should, of course, be blamed for whatever failure. Or if you allow those around him to destroy his own government, then he is in charge. He is the commander.
We are not talking of the government that has been destroyed immediately when he comes to that power. The few Nigerians easily just forgotten that this man has served this country as a military government. At that time, you know how much is dollar to naira. You have just forgotten that this man is part of the building of the refineries in this country. Is Is it how easy we are ingrates?
When he was the
Minister of Petroleum.
Minister of Petroleum,
That time they call it commissioner. You understand? Do we not just forget so easily that he was the person that laid down the foundation pipe for Dadinkowa Dam in 1975, and that was not being done not until when he come back to become a president again in the civilian rule before it was built. We should be able to appreciate somebody for even one thing that he does for us in life, because that's one thing we got. We only talk as this man has never done anything completely when he has been there. It was just when he came down that he just inject. Did you forget Babangida when he said you know to have to get what you need?
Of course,
no, is that not a corrupt word? No, is that not a corrupt word?
Yeah, Babangida could not be exonerated when it comes to.
That is what I'm saying, because it started growing.
The foundation of corruption.
Where we are now, it's a condition of that money he has collected at that time that we find ourselves in it.
As if that we have not seen an end, FG may pay 1.68 trillion fuel subsidy. They have removed subsidy and FD may pay. So what exactly, who is throwing us in this confusion?
I was dancing the day, when the day you came in, I said, I said, I'm dancing, I'm celebrating. I still repeat it. Because you never know this man, very, very tactical. Now they say they remove subsidy. Now they say they want to pay money. Who is deceiving who now?
1.6.
Now who is deceiving who now? They say they remove subsidy. And they say they want to pay 1.something trillion again for subsidy.
For subsidy.
To who? And already we are buying fuel for almost 700 naira.
The projection is 900 per liter.
They are going what?
The forecast.
The target Nigeria is going for fuel is 1,250 naira per liter.
Of course, it's almost there. If by this forecast 900 per liter, then I said, and you are still paying subsidy.
No. I told you that time. I said the target of Nigeria is what? The day they brought it to close to 500 naira, when people are complaining, I said, look, it's going for 700. They thought it was a joke. They say they remove subsidy. Now they say they are paying 1.something trillion for subsidy. Which subsidy are they not paying for again? You don't understand.
That is the question. Who are they paying the subsidy?
It's a deceitful government. It's a deceitful. The people who follow them, they follow them with you see, they follow them wholeheartedly, but they never believe. They don't believe somebody like me when I'm telling them that this man is tricky.
Honestly, you can't just tell people that subsidy era is gone, and you are still contemplating of paying almost close to 2 trillion.
Again, that you still want to pay for subsidy.
It's a scam.
You say,
and you are coming back to the scam.
You remove it. Now let's assume now that they say they remove the scam. They now return that almost 3 trillion now for subsidy. Now the suffering the Nigeria has passed through in the past 2 months, that is more than 20 years suffering.
I agree with you.
The only 2 months now that we are suffering in Nigeria is more than 20 years now. Only for you to come back again and do you remember that aside from the subsidy that they say they want to pay for, did you now still remember that they went to borrow money, that they want to slash Nigeria, they want to slash dollar?
The dollar.
We have borrowed money to slash dollar, and the dollar is rising.
It's rising. About 9. Yesterday was 990 or so.
That's what I'm saying. At that time, they told all Nigerians that they are borrowing this money, and which they borrow. They borrow this money, they want to put it into forex, they want to slash dollar down. To say it in paper, people were celebrating it. I was laughing because they don't know these people. They were thinking they are for them. You understand? They are heartless, they are cults. They are vile. Human rights. They don't have sympathy in their dictionary. They don't have sympathy in their dictionary. Their dictionary, they remove sympathy in it. They don't have it. You understand? So who is deceiving who now? Look at us now. They say Buhari's government collected money. They borrowed money. And either you like it or not, they see infrastructure that was on ground. They were talking of the rail that entered Nigeria to Niger. Before they know it, they now discovered that it was a project that was being done by Jonathan government. Buhari don't want the project to fall. They continue from that project. Go and check Buhari's government. He has never allocated any contract to anybody. It is all outstanding projects
From Jonathan time.
from Jonathan. Is it a lie?
You are correct.
The outstanding debts of teachers, the outstanding debt of workers, and everywhere, all the bail, all the money they collect from Abacha, they started paying all teachers their money. They paid out all state governments from their outstanding debts. Have we forgotten that? In the midst of the hardship that we are looking at it as a hardship then, Nigerians forget it so easily. But today, in less than 3 months now, we have suffered as if it for 20 years. These 2 months has been like 20 years.
Honestly, it has not been easy, and it appears.
But at the end of the day, after suffering, now we see end of the phone and say that money we are still going to pay for subsidy. The money they say they remove for subsidy now, they are not telling that it's a scam. They are not telling us that they have returned the money again for subsidy.
I hope Nigerians will not be too gullible to accept this.
Let them be. But I say one thing, Yoruba people say sufuni sufuni. One day by the time they push you to the wall, you bounce back.
If they will be trying to push back, because will you wait until your whole strength is
I say fight is all about tactics. It's always tactical. I know you have the strength, you have all what it takes. If I use this my teeth to hold you by your throat, and I bite it, I did not remove my teeth until I hear crack, like say person is eating biscuits. I want to know if the two of us will not go. Sometimes I used to tell you I will send these things I forget because I'm too occupied. If I show you a snake that carry a goat, a big goat like this, and swallow the goat, he swallow the goat completely. It's a snake, a very big snake, swallow a very big goat. He died there. They were thinking it's a joke. They say that the man they talk saying that in goat is swallow. We say no. The people they say a lie. Not until they tear it like this and they bring a very big mighty goat that he has swallowed. Where am I really driving to? It's issue of this corruption in this country, that the people you see that you are respecting them, they will do this, they will do this, they will do this. At the end of the day, when you start digging in, you will not come to discover that they are the same people that are putting us in trouble. Your son, you want him to emulate Mike Adenuga. Your son, you want him to emulate Otedolas. Your son, you want them to emulate Inzeribes. Your son, you want them to emulate Nwayawus. Your son, you want them to emulate Dangotes. You want them to emulate what do you call it, Folawiyos. Because these are people that have their businesses, that people see their business. Tell me what Mr. President does to get his money. We keep asking this question every day. They say, why are we asking that question? Tell me what Mr. President does that they want everybody to emulate him, that this way he makes his money. What do you expect from that? When this man was paying dollars for them to vote him in the primaries, what do you think? Is it for the Christmas? Is it for the Christmas? Even for the Christmas from the gate you pay him. By the time you go and when you are coming, they give you the packet because you have paid to meet up as for the Christmas. The Father Christmas is not free.
Exactly.
He collect money before you shake hand. If you did not shake hand, your son no go shake for the Christmas for the you know start purpose. You no go shake hand.
Coming back to the U.S. court judgment regarding the ruling regarding the certificate, do you think that the U.S. court could be manipulated?
I don't
Just like Nigeria.
The white men, these guys, I don't trust them because they were the people. They know why do they allow a male to go and stand for the name of a female in the first place?
I've read that concern as well. How could that be possible?
Why do they allow Bola? Why did they remove them? Bola, what made them to remove Bola? They remove Ile. Really for this one, and it was a female that time. Why did they allow a male to go and answer the name of a female, and they remove all what they need to remove? Let Tinubu tell us who is his junior brother, who is his senior brother, that they bear Ahmed together, that they bear Tinubu together. Who is his senior brother, who is his uncle, that their father is bearing that name from the entire family? Let him tell us.
That would be $1 million question.
So what is it to see?
He is the president and he enjoys the immunity.
He is enjoying it. That's what I'm telling you. So we don't have to cover ourselves that it's not that he doesn't have a case to answer. He has more than enough cases to answer. So all of them, the way you see them, every time they're doing things, they are forcing themselves to go to the government. Because when they get there, the immunity will be there.
What lesson can the masses learn from this? It appears that these politicians are just playing on the intelligence of
the lessons is that not until you discover yourself. That is the lesson. It's the same slogan that I've been using. Not until I know that what is disturbing me is what is disturbing you. Then we should be able to come together to fight against it.
Well, away from that, according to the autopsy results or about to be released, police awaits the result. There have been some rumors that some people are also indicted or suspected to have, of course, have the knowledge of what happened to Mohbad. But what bothers me more is that he wrote a petition to the police, according to the reports, spreading 2 times, but it was not followed up.
It's unfortunate that we don't have enough time. You understand? I will have been able to say more about this. Let's start from the man that collected the petition, that stamped it, that acknowledged it, that they have sent something to him. Let's start from there. You understand? Then on and on we go. And that is when at the end of the day you discover that the mother also should be arrested and the father. Yes. The father had that his son want to be killed. The mother had that their son want to be killed. And none of them came out to shout to the whole world.
Some said that he was still in coma before he was rushed to be buried. If not for the intervention
There's a voice note I had that he was still in coma. That is why that person was saying the autopsy they wanted to do on him, if only they have done it at early stage, he will have, in one way or the other, if they have done it in the early stage at that time, he wants to believe that they will have discovered that the guy is still alive. So that is why I say his father should be also be tackled down, because the father wants him to be buried in the midnight before the battle, if you could stop them.
It's quite unfortunate.
We'll be able to have a very wonderful time sometimes.
Thank you so much, Laji, for your time.
I really appreciate that. On Fridays has always been a very busy day for me.
Yes, I do appreciate you for making time to speak here today. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
You have a wonderful time.
I you too, sir. And weekend.
Yes, we'll wrap it up for today.
Right.
Until the next edition of Signal by next week. You have a fantastic day.
Thank you.